quite some time now I've been in my hobby girl era, and I've been wanting to make some crafts with you guys for so long, so that is exactly what we're going to do in this video. I've been seeing all over Pinterest some really cute crafty DIYs, and I'm so excited to try them out. I do have to go to Michael's first to get everything, and I did order some stuff off Amazon as well. So with that being said, let's get right into this video. Comment this emoji down below if you also are in your Pinterest girl hobby era, and let's do these crafts. I just got to Michael's and I'm about to go get everything I need. I have a very long list of things that I want to do. I don't know if I'm going to do it all in this video, but I definitely am going to try. I need to get charm bracelet stuff. I need to get shirts. I need to get a bikini basket bin that I want to make. I want to look to see if they have phone cases. I want to see the pottery stuff that they have. So I'm going to go in because they close in like an hour and I don't want to be here for more than 30 minutes. So let's go see what they have. Weeks later now, and I finally have all the stuff I need to try out my little hobbies. So I'm gonna do a little haul. So the first thing I got is this painter's board. I wanted to have something where I can lay the paints out and be able to mix them. Then I have a candle. I have these transfer sheets because I'm going to make some shirts. I have a pink shirt, and then I have 3 white shirts. I have a tie-dyeing kit. I have some paint. I have some paint brushes and another candle. I have white paint because this didn't come with white paint and I want to be able to mix the colors. I have a strawberry little charm. I have a shell charm. I have these little things for charm bracelet I'm going to make. Jump rings, some fruit charms, a moon charm, a charm bracelet, and then a bunch of other charms. Everything I showed so far has been from Michael's except these charms, which are from Amazon. And then the last thing I got is this wooden bucket because I want to make a bikini basket and paint the bucket. That is everything I need to make everything I want to make in this video. I'm really excited to try out these hobbies. I did try going to a pottery class with some of my friends for my friend Brianna's birthday, and I'm going to insert that footage because it was so fun. And I've been pottery painting before, but I was never really good at it, and I'm actually very happy with how my piece came out. Basically, we went to the class, we were able to pick out a piece that we wanted to make. We picked out the piece, we painted it. I used Pinterest as inspiration. I made a little bathroom tray. I actually use it all the time. I love it. All of our pieces came out so cute, and I was very happy with the experience. So I'm going to insert that now. So like I said, the pottery class was fun. I really love how my piece came out. We're going to move on to the next little task. I think the next thing I'm going to do is my charm bracelets. So I've been seeing charm bracelets and charm necklaces everywhere, and I was originally going to get a charm necklace so that I can put little charms on it, but I couldn't find a chain that was long enough that I didn't have to put the hook on. So I ended up just getting a bracelet, and I think it'll still be really cute. So I have my charm bracelet right here. Also, I probably won't do all of this in one day just because there is a lot of stuff that has to go into this. But this is the charm bracelet. Then I also needed these cute pink pliers. I need jump rings, and then I also needed charms. So I'm gonna go to my table, I'm gonna lay everything out, and we are going to make this little charm bracelet.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe. Striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance.
making my little charm bracelet. It is so cute. I'm obsessed with it. I really do want to find one of these chains where I can make a necklace because I've been wanting to do that for so long. Overall, I think this is adorable. I spent a lot of time sorting through all the charms and trying to find the charms that I would really like, and I think I did a pretty good job. I was getting a little nervous because the chain looked really small, but it does fit my wrist, so it's okay. So this is what it looks like. The one thing I will say is that you have to make sure the charms are going in the right direction. I think mine are. The bow might be a little backwards. I don't know, it gets confusing, and then you have to make sure it's facing the right way as well. Like right now, they're all facing me. So if I turn it this way, you should be able to see pretty well. So I did a starfish because I love the ocean so much. I did a flower because I love flowers. Same with the shell. Cherries I am just obsessed with, and I love everything coquette, so I had to do a pink little bow. I definitely will be wearing this all the time, and I'm very excited that I finally have a charm bracelet. Now that the charm bracelet is all done, I'm going to move on to making t-shirts. So basically for the t-shirts, I have one pink one and one white one, and I want to look on Pinterest and find some really cute designs. And then at Michael's, I got these 3 transfer sheets, and they look like this. Basically what I want to do is I want to print out the designs I find on Pinterest and iron them onto the shirt. I really wanted to do embroidering, but I have no idea how to do that, and I also don't have the correct machine to do it. So I was looking on TikTok and Pinterest, and I found that these little sheets could be really cute, and I want to give it a try. So I'm going to look on Pinterest. I am at my boyfriend's house right now because I don't have a printer and I need to print out the transfer sheets. I don't necessarily know how to do this. I think there's a certain way that I have to do it, and I have no idea which way that is, so I'm going to try my best to figure it out. The paper looks like this. I only have 3 of them, so I have to make sure I'm doing it right, and there's these red lines on it. I'm not really sure what those are for. Maybe I should read the directions. So find your design, be sure it is at room temperature before printing. Load a single transfer sheet into the printer so it will print on the non-glossy unlined side. So does that mean this side goes down? I'm confused. Select the white fabric option to mirror or flip image prior to printing. Image must be mirrored in order to transfer correctly onto the fabric. How do I mirror it? I feel like I'm going to mess this up, but good thing I only need 2 of these, so I'm going to use one as a test because I feel like this is not going to go well. I'm going to go on my laptop, look on Pinterest for some really cute designs, and then we'll try to figure out how to print it.
It's just one of those days, feels like you're drifting away. It's just one of those days, feels like you're falling with the rain. It's just one of those days, when it feels like everything is crashing all around you, when there's nowhere left to hide, but you still can't see the light. I'll part the clouds for you and let the sunshine come through. It's just one of those days, you dig yourself into a hole. It's just one of those days, you just can't take it anymore. It's just one of those days, when it feels like everything is crashing all around you, when there's nowhere left to hide, but you still can't see the light. I'll part the clouds for you and let the sunshine come through. No, we can't always find it by ourselves. I'll float away if you don't hold me down. We can be.
I figured out how to use the paper. I don't know if I mirrored it correctly, but this is what they look like. And I used PixArt to make them transparent. Now I'm just going to cut them out, and then they will be all ready for the shirts.
I don't have to be perfect, you don't have to be fine. You see something in me, for me it takes time. And I know I got feelings, I know you do too. So let's work on it.
So I have my designs. I have my strawberry, and then I have this little cute bow. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try. So I have this t-shirt, which is from Michael's. It's just pink, and then I also have this white one. I think I'm gonna put the bow on here and the strawberry on the pink one. I'm just gonna attempt this, and we're gonna see if it works.
dry. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
It is now the next day. I am wearing my cute little shirt that I made yesterday. I do really like this one. The bow one that I made, I should have put on a white t-shirt, and I should have put the strawberry on the pink one just because it's a little hard to see it and it's a little off-centered. I think I'm also going to cut this shirt to make it a little bit more cropped because it is a little bit longer on me, which is still cute, but I just want it to be a little bit more cropped. Now, the next thing we are going to do is tie-dyeing. So I actually had to go back to Michael's to get some more t-shirts, and I also did get new paint, and I returned the other paint I had just because I was seeing on Pinterest that this paint is better. And I also bought some oven-baked clay, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. So this is the tie-dyeing kit that I got. It comes with a tie-dye, elastic bands, rubber gloves, and basically just all different designs on how you can tie-dye your shirt. You're supposed to let the tie-dye wrap for 6 to 8 hours, but usually just to let it set more, I let it sit for a day, so that's why I'm doing these shirts now. These are the colors that I have. I have turquoise, blue, black, purple, and pink. I think they're gonna be really cute. I have 4 shirts. So I have all white shirts. I just have them in different sizes because I'm going to make one for my boyfriend, one for my boyfriend's mom, one for me. I have to figure out the designs I want. I know I want to do 2 spirals. I'm going to get all of this prep. I'm not 100% sure on how to tie-dye correctly, but how I do it is I make sure my shirts are clean. I wrap them in the rubber bands, and then I prep my tie-dyeing bottles. Basically, all I do is I add a little bit of dish soap and some water, and then I shake it. You go outside, you put the colors you want on the shirt, you put it in a bag, and then you just allow it to sit in that bag somewhere secure where it won't get the tie-dye everywhere for around 6 to 8 hours. But the longer it sets, the better the results are going to be, at least from my experience.
Come a little closer, I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower, I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love.
I just brought all the tie-dye inside. I have them in individual bags, and then I have them in a reusable ShopRite bag, and I'm just going to let them sit here overnight and hope for the best. I did run out of the pink tie-dye, so there might be a lot of white on the one shirt, but overall I think it went pretty well. My hair looks crazy now because the humidity was so bad outside, but the one thing I will say is the tie-dye gets everywhere. Literally everywhere. It was all over my hands. I did figure out a way to get it off. I just used a lot of dish soap and kind of just soaked my hands in bowls for a little bit, and it did come off, but they are a little bit stained blue. I was wearing gloves, but if you do try this, make sure to maybe like double your gloves just so the tie-dye doesn't get anywhere, but it was a pretty good experience. I am just going to wait for that tie-dye to set, and in the meantime, we are going to make some clay. I have been seeing these clay magnets everywhere, and I am very excited to try them out, so I'm gonna go get my supplies and then I'll explain what you do. So this is everything that I need to make the oven baked clay. So I have my clay, I have my little clay tools, I have a pamphlet of things I can make, and then I also needed little magnets to make the magnet part. Basically, all you have to do is design any design that you want, then you allow your clay to go into the oven, I believe at like 270 degrees for about 15 minutes, depending on the thickness of the clay. I think it's like 15 minutes for 1/4 of an inch of clay. There's these tools that you can use use to add little designs and stuff, and then the magnets come after, and you just use glue to put it onto the clay. So the first thing I'm going to do is sculpt all of my little magnets.
Caught in every moment, I see the sun on your face. Hopeful eyes keep them glowing. Yeah, I love you more than words could say. There's nothing you could do to stop my heart for you. Just keep your head up high. Yeah, hold your head up high. I know sometimes there are things you don't understand. Broken roads, faded dreams. Been trying to find your way again. I'm seeing your tears, I'm hearing your cries, but know that I'll never leave your side, even in the change. I won't walk away.
I just put those in the oven and they're baking for 10 to 15 minutes. Basically, you just need to keep watching them, and if they start turning golden brown, then they are ready. But ideally, you want to take them out before that, just because then it will obviously change the color of the clay. While those are baking, I'm going to check on my tie-dye, which I did yesterday, and see if it still needs a little bit longer to set. It probably does, so I'm probably going to leave it in there for another hour or two, and then once I'm completely done with the magnets, I'll rinse those out and then put them in the wash, and then we will have the final product. The only thing I'm waiting for the magnets from Amazon is this shine spray. Basically, it just makes the magnets very shiny, but I don't think that's coming until next week, so I'm going to apply that afterwards. I think that's fine because you just spray it on and then it dries and everything else is already set. But usually you would add either that or nail polish top coat on top as well. Could make them shiny too, but I unfortunately don't have either of those, so Amazon is delivering it to me, but it couldn't come until next week. I am going to go check this tie-dye, and then I'm going to finish my magnets. Once the magnets come out of the oven, we just have to get some Gorilla Glue and glue the magnets onto the back, and then we'll be all set. I just finished putting the magnets on my clay and I put them on a little refrigerator. I think this looks so cute. They are so aesthetic. The only thing I do wish I did is smoothed out the edges a little bit more, but I think they look really good, especially from a distance, and I'm very happy. So I made a bow, I made a little card with a heart on it, I made some cherries, I made a dice, I made an avocado, I made an envelope, and I made a watermelon. Personally, I think the envelope and the watermelon and the cherries are my favorite, but let me know what you guys think down below, and I would highly recommend doing this because it was so much fun. Now that I finished my clay, we are moving on to my tie-dye. I think they look kind of promising, but I'm a little nervous. I'm going to put gloves on and rinse these out, and then we'll see the final product. It is a little later now, and the tie-dye came out so good. I am actually very, very proud of myself because I didn't think I had a lot of tie-dye left, and I didn't think it was gonna work well, but it did, and I think that the blue shirt that I made for my boyfriend came out the best. I am going to move on to my next little craft, which is actually the chapstick or lip balm charms. So I have two of these brand new e.l.f. lip balms. Now I just want to make this very clear that you don't need to get new ones in order to do this. I just didn't have any of these types of lip balms, so I did pick up these. So you need at least one of these. You'll probably need pliers. You need some charms, of course. I have this dragon one. I have these little heart ones, and then you also need some jump rings. And you also need something to poke a little hole through the top of this. So basically all you do, I'm going to use a paper clip, is you're going to open the paper clip, poke a little hole in the corner, and then you're going to use a jump ring, put the jump ring in, and put your charms on, and I think it's gonna look really cute. I've been seeing this all over Pinterest and TikTok, so I'm so excited to do it because I wanna put it on my wallet. I just finished making my charm lip balms and I think they look so cute. I just think this adds such a little dainty cute feature, and then I did a heart on this pink one. So these are the two ones I have. I'm actually gonna give the pink one to one of my friends, but I think they look adorable. Now I'm moving on to the painting part of this little video, which means it's time to paint our bikini basket. Now, I've been seeing this a lot on TikTok and I got a lot of things, including paint, painting tools, paint brushes, and of course this wooden bin from Michaels. Basically, I want to make this really, really cute in order to put my bikinis in it, so that's what I'm gonna do. The first thing I think I have to do is outline everything in pencil just so it's exactly how I want it to look, and then I'm gonna go through, sort out my colors, mix some colors together, and paint the basket, and I think it's gonna be really fun. I think this is going to take the longest though, so that's why I waited to do painting until the end of this video. But this is what it looks like before, and let's do some painting.
Tastes like honey, call me hurricane. Waking up to sun when I'm out again. I didn't let it take me when the pieces fell out of place. Unlock the giants, I'm too young for dying. I fight with defiance, hard to fit in when I'm flying, flying. Fit in when I'm flying, flying. Someday never comes, road trips and shotguns, sunshine on my skin, smile is kicking in, vibes are in the air, jumping everywhere, endless nights, 'cause summer's on my mind. I'm drenched in sunshine and good times, changing the station with an open mind. I don't wanna sound selfish, but I'm not coming back. The highs of your touch like vertigo, it's a fight or flight rush, no way to take it slow. Got me feeling like I could breathe in space.
It is a few days later now, and all of my crafts came out so cute. I'm literally obsessed with them. I love the way my bikini basket came out. I put my bikinis in them yesterday, and it just looks adorable. I'm really excited. I was going to paint candles in this video, but one of my best friends is coming home because she lives out of state now, and I really want to do a whole candle girls night, so I'm not going to do that in this video, but I will be doing them soon. Comment down below what your favorite craft was. I think mine had to be the clay magnets or the charm bracelet. I just think that was so fun, but overall the whole experience was really fun and I highly recommend doing it. With that being said, if you guys stayed up until this point of the video, comment this emoji down below, and I will see you guys really soon in my next video. Bye!